Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Life corn on the I could have let in the uni room, but I know better. Us wanna see me get nicked with a but I know better. Next day she got back.
I put an ask me a question sticker on Instagram and I wanted to hear what you guys had to say. I wanted to hear what type of questions you've been wanting to ask. So these are some of the questions and some of the things you guys had to say. Are you straight? I knew this question would come.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
You people are so involved with my sexuality. It's crazy. I'm going to let you think what you want to think. Relationships and sexuality, I'm going to leave it blank. Let's keep it mysterious. I like a little mystery. I like it when I keep you guys guessing. Like, what is she gonna do next? What made you start being an influencer? I wanted to start doing things differently. It was high time change was brought to this market. We can't just keep having the same content being reproduced over and over. Somebody has to break the cycle and bring some weird shit. That weird shit is going to be posted by me. I want to encourage people to be free, to be open, to just do whatever the fuck they want, because life is too short. So what if people call you weird? So what if people find you awkward? Just freestyle, do you? We can't all be getting BBLs, we can't all be getting face surgery. I don't even know where I was going with that explanation, what the fuck? Happy birthday in advance. Thank you. Now that we're talking about birthdays, let me just yap a little. So there's a certain age in my life that I reached and I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to celebrate the whole concept of birthdays. I even stopped telling people when my birthday is because I didn't want that nonsense of wishing me happy birthday. Like, we've not talked in how many years, then you're coming to tell me happy birthday. Yo ni nini. Or it becomes like a social obligation. Like, somebody will wish you happy birthday, then you're obligated to wish them happy birthday. You don't even know when their birthday is, but you have to. This is also why I don't have many friends. Like, having a lot of friends means, like, if you have 100+ friends, you have to remember all 100 birthdays. Bro, me, I'm just a tired individual. You guys just understand. Nimechoka, I'm tired, I'm lazy. Let me tell you, I'm a deadbeat friend. I am so deadbeat. Okay, let me not call myself a deadbeat friend. I am the most low maintenance friend you'll ever have. We won't talk for years and you'll come back into my life and I'll be like, come baby, come. I know we've not talked since 2009, but you know, life happens, shit happens, people get busy, people get stressed, people get depression. Like, there's so much shit happening in the world today. I just allow it. Another person has said, how do you genuinely deal with haters? Bro, haters are everywhere. I've talked about this in one of my previous reels on Instagram, but in the past, hate comments used to get to me. Like, I used to see them and I used to just hate myself even more. Like, people used to make fun of my lisp and I'm like, okay. I also did hate my lisp for like a long period of time because it prevented me from reaching my actual potential. I like expressing myself, I like talking about certain things, but my lisp just used to, hearing it, like uneza cheesy. I used to hate my lisp. And then I think the fact that haters are there to just, what do you call this? To amplify your insecurity. It reached a point where I was like, bro, we ongea. Imagine talk. Most of these haters are attention seekers. I think the thing is, once these haters realize how insignificant they are, they want to be seen. You know, they come out and they're like, we must be seen.
We must be seen. We must.
After all the years of hating, it probably clicked into their heads that the best way for an influencer to notice you is if you go and hate on their post, because there's a high chance the influencer might make a video talking back to the hater, or they might reply to you, because you know, for some influencers, hate comments really like hate comments choke them. I feel like haters need to generate something new. We are already used to the things you're hating on. You're hating on my lisp, that's fine. You're hating on how my locks aren't neat, that's fine. You're hating on my skin color, that's fine. You're hating on my acne, that's fine. Like, can you find something new? Maybe tell me like my shoulders look off, or tell me my eyes look funny. I'm looking for something new. You know, the thing is, it's always the same hate comments over and over, like in a bowl. You're boring. Can you cook something new? I'm trying to get trying to feel that burning sensation of toxicity within me. You're not generating that anymore. Like, you've lost your touch. Bro, what's up? Pick yourself up. You're an OG hater. Do better. Hate on my saggy tits, bro. Fuck. Some of the hate comments actually funny because some people get creative and I'm like, damn. And the fact that they take time out of their precious day to give me their attention, to give me their time, to put all that effort into analyzing me, that just shows they worship me. You view me as a goddess and it disturbs you. You're being disturbed by my beauty, darling. My beauty taunts you. That's why you're hating, babes. Anyway, we all know you're secretly in love with me. Like, that's the ugly truth. Nilikulenga hapo DMs and then you were like, yeah, let me convert into a hater. Anyway, continue worshipping me. I love it. I love the attention. I love the drama, Pookie. Niliona story yako nikamwaga. I know who this is. 1, 2, 3. So the next 6 responses are all from one person. My friendships include people who will speak their mind. Yani, they are so unfiltered. There is friends who always hype you up in a dirty way. Like, they'll never do those things that they actually say because they know it's jokes, but it's so messed up. And I don't know. This shit makes me laugh. This is how you know y'all are tight, like y'all are locked in. This one person has sent, niliona story yako nikamwaga, umebit, tunaweza enda Airbnb tukulane. When can I come over? When can I come? Having friends who behave like desperate lovers is just peak. It's so peak for me because I really like your optimistic nature. Oh, thank you. It's not optimism, it's drugs. I'm joking. Well, if anyone edits this thing, the thing about being optimistic is, I don't know, I'm not optimistic. Are you dating anyone? Because I have been crushing on you for the longest and I really love you. Be my love. Okay. First of all, anything to do with my relationships, I will no longer be sharing with the internet. Juu, unafungua tu mdomo and everything goes wrong. So I'm just going to keep my relationship shit off the internet. Whether I'm dating, whether I'm not dating, none of you will ever know. If you have a crush on me, you continue having a crush on me. That's completely fine. But don't expect me to like reciprocate any feelings. I would like to shoot a video with you, please. No. What challenges do you face as a content creator? Bro, kuna challenges mingi. There are a lot of challenges. So I might get like a gig to do and maybe that week or the period of time I've been given, it's a short period of time. I'm in a bad mood, I'm having a crash out and I still have to do that video. So I have to thug it out, I have to wipe my tears, I have to cancel all my emotions and I have to do that video to the best of my ability, even though I'm at a shit point in my life. That's one of the challenges I've faced. When you're working with brands and sometimes you've already done a video like 2 months ago, na wanashikilia payment yako, like they don't want to pay you. Brands will write for you in the invoice saying that your invoice will mature after 45 days. 45 days in Africa, you're still begging them like, where's my money? Where's my money? You are busy rushing me to produce that video within a certain time period, but when it comes to paying me, that's where you draw the line. I have to beg you as if you're not the one who was looking for me, as if you're not the one who was asking people, oh, give me Stefani's number, give me Satire's number, we need to call her for a gig. You're begging me in the beginning, then you're making me look like a beggar in the end. Shame on you. That money you're paying us, we're depending on it for rent, we're depending on it for our survival. Some of us are full-time content creators, we don't have other fucking side jobs. So when you shikilia that money, busy over here trying to lie us with the landlord to give us just like a few more months, juu umekatalia na payment yetu, what the hell? Man, me, these are some of the reasons I crash out on a daily, and then people don't understand. They're just like, oh, she's an angry, bitter person. I'm not an angry, bitter person. People are just testing me. Oh. There were some jobs that I was really underpaid for, and discovering it later on in life, it leaves me with a lot of regrets because I did the best to my ability. I got you the views, I got you the audience, and my talent was just not looked at as valuable. I wish I could go back in time and just adjust that, but it's too late. But we grow and we learn, you know. Another man said, mbona unakaanga poa, iyo mali yote unafanyianga nini peke yako? Nafanyianga nini peke yangu? I'm being the best version of myself. I am working on myself constantly. Each day I'm always falling in love with myself. How did you become so outspoken and you said you're an introverted person? Yeah, at this point in life, I don't even think I can say I'm introverted anymore. Because there are some times when I'll yap, then my social battery dies completely and I just shut down, like nanyamaza too. So it's an occasional thing. How did I become so outspoken? So I used to use my Instagram as a full-on diary. I just used to yap. The more I would vent on Instagram, the more I'd get courage, because I'm seeing people commenting, I'm seeing people talking about, yeah, I can relate, or yeah, I agree with you. So I'm like, oh, okay. So it's not just utter nonsense coming out of my mouth. Some of the things that I'm saying, some people actually, like, they get me, you know. God gave you everything except my number. Thank God. Do better. You're not energetic and funny like Kitambo. What happened? We missed the first you. You miss her, go and look for her. If you miss her so bad, there are so many of my old videos still up. You can go and rewatch them. Nobody's stopping you. There's something called growing up, and the fact that you still miss the old version of me proves that you're not progressing. You need to catch up. You need to embrace change. Kama haikubambi like before, just unfollow me or go back and watch my previous videos. Kaina kubamba so much. Over here, we're embracing change. I'm growing up as well. I'm also learning how to diversify into different markets. So if you don't fuck with that, just dip. Respectfully, just dip. How long have you been growing your dreads? I started last year. So my actual locks are from here to here. This other stuff I've added, the extensions, human hair extensions, very expensive, very expensive. This was the vision I had for my hair, not those short abominations. And I wasn't planning to wait for them to grow out. Like, how long would it take for them to actually reach this length? See, I'd be dead by then. Life is too short. Spend that money and get human hair extensions. May this be a life lesson. You don't always have to start from scratch. You can cheat your way through the system. What is your taste in movies? I used to like romance movies, but now I don't. So I don't have any more taste in movies. I just watch whatever is brought to me. What is your hobbies? Unajua, you people need to work on your grammar. You can't be following me alafu unani text TV. I won't put another poll mkiendelea kutype hivi. Ati what is your hobbies? What are your hobbies? I like to play tennis. I recently started crocheting. I roller skate, I ice skate, play badminton. I like to cycle, I like to knit. I love cooking. Not all the time, but I love making very amazing dishes. I think that should also be considered as a hobby. My food is... If I ever sit down and cook for you food, that means I actually love you. You have to be tight. I don't just cook for random friends or random people. No. Me and you have to have a special bond for me to cook for you. But my food is my hobby. I make good food, honey. Follow me back, please. No. I don't know whether you'll see mine, but I just want to ask how you maintain an awesome vibe. Surround yourself with awesome people. Surround yourself with awesome friends. Make sure the people in your circle radiate the same vibe that you do, so that you can just continuously be happy. Current status, alive and healthy. Can I please be your kabenten? No. And shame on you. Amka uende ufanye kazi. Failure. Na ni mwanaume tu. What's your type in a guy? I feel like you're pretty. Nataka kujua if I'm cooked. You're very cooked. Hadi umeungua. Umeungua sana. Basically, anybody with any sexual attraction to me, just stay away from me. Thank you. That's not for me. Where did Hennessy go? Okay. You want to know where Hennessy went? Before I went for December holiday, I left Hennessy at my friend's house to babysit. So what happened is, I think she came back she had also gone for like a short holiday, and they left the maid in charge of Hennessy. So by the time they were coming back, she told me that Hennessy ran away. Like Hennessy ran away from like the house. And then knowing these guys, they have a lot of German shepherds around. So me, I was just like, bro, yo paka imededi bro, imekulwa na hizo dogi. And then she went ahead and told me that they've been looking for her for like 2 to 3 days and she's not responding, she's nowhere to be found. So I just closed that chapter. I was just like, ipaka imeenda, I'm just gonna assume she's dead. The last time I saw my beautiful cat was in November, and now she ran away from my friend's house. Don't know where the fuck she is. Probably been eaten by an animal, because Hennessy has 0 survival skills. That cat was a house cat. Like, stepping outside for her was like stepping into the wilderness. It's like taking an animal from the animal orphanage and just dropping them back in the wild. 0 survival skills. Can I please be your Ben 10? Yani, you've texted twice. This is the same person who was asking to be a Benton. This is him again, bro. Man, self-respect imekuwa rare these days. I'm just gonna assume you're young. There's so many things you can do to earn money. Stop looking for women to come and sponsor you. You need tabia mbaya. Where are you from? I was born in Nigeria, brought up partially in Italy. Then I came to Kenya, and that's where I've been for a majority of my life. I love everything about you. I have no job. I'm 22. Maybe you can help me. Ambia serikali kusaidie. Okay, that's a joke. Honestly, sijui tutasaidiana aje. Pia mimi niko jobless. I'm depending on social media for money. So, twins. So there's a person who sent a long ass paragraph. I'm not going to read it, but he's talking about these guys who are advertising for techno. Yeah, so he's talking about how brands are choosing these iPhone users to come and advertise for techno. I also did find that a bit crazy. They'll go get influencers, knowing very well these influencers are strictly iPhone people. Then they get them to go and produce content talking about Ati, make sure you promote our brand. Mind you, they're recording that whole video using an iPhone. And most of these influencers, if you asked them, would you rather switch to techno and leave your iPhone behind? They'd never do that. Yani heri wajinyonge. But using techno instead of iPhone, that's one thing they'd never do. But they're here promoting to the public, so whatever. I think this was trying to suggest that these brands like Kina Techno should look for people who actually fuck with their brand so that they can create a real image of techno fans instead of going for these influencer iPhone people who they're just there to promote techno, but in reality they would never use techno. So I kind of get where he's coming from, and I get where the frustration is coming from. Say you stalked me, would you think I'm cool? Honestly, you shouldn't be asking other people for opinions about yourself. If you think you're cool, then you're cool. It doesn't matter what I think. If you think you're cool, you're cool. Just know that there's some people who are really asking about my username, Wi-Fi Stefani. That was a completely random name. My name on Instagram used to switch. One day it's Madete Memes, the next day it's Lisa's Diary, the next day it's Lisa Madete. Like, I had a very hard time picking out a username. So I was reading a book, and in the book it mentioned something to do with a furnace, and I was like, what's a furnace? I went and searched it up. Then I told myself, what if I put Furnace as my username? But I don't want it to just be Furnace. I want it to also have like more characteristics, like what I truly am. Like, who am I? What brings out whatever the hell I am? And I was like, I'm feisty, you know, I'm feisty. And that's how I came up with it. Feisty Furnace. How old am I? How old do I look? Just got a BBL and it kind of looks funny. I know you're lying. Even from your username, it's giving man. It's giving a man. This is what a man would type. Rudisha ile content ya mumama. It was the best, you know. No thank you. The page is mine and I decide what I'm going to post. I will not have random NPCs pressuring me into posting something I don't want to post. If I decide I want to venture there again, I will venture according to my own terms, not because a random NPC is pressuring me. Thank you. How do you edit your videos? I use CapCut. I highly recommend that, especially if you want to start out as a creator and you don't know where to start. Just download CapCut, although you'll have to pay for premium features if you want to access more advanced edits. What is your net worth? Mi hata sijui. I don't even think I've reached that status yet. Like, for real, why are you not responding to my messages? It gets a lot sometimes. It's not even that I want to ignore people. Sometimes it gets a lot. I get a lot of DMs to the point where it becomes overwhelming. I try my best to respond to a majority of them, but there's always that majority that still remains in the requests. If you ever decide to venture into content creation, please just expect that to happen. You'll end up getting a lot of DMs, it'll become overwhelming, and at some point you'll start feeling disappointed in yourself because you're not able to respond to everyone. But at the same time, you're also human, you experience burnout, it gets to you. Not your fault for having a stomach. Yeah, but having a stomach is part of the fashion. It's the trend these days. Having a flat stomach is no longer in fashion. Tunataka watu wako na tumbo. Show us that you actually eat something, for fuck's sake. Mnatupea pressure hapa. hello, do you mind partnering with small businesses? Yeah, I do partner with small businesses. It's just you who's never reached out. By the way, if you're a business and you want to reach out for professional purposes, please send an email. Stop being informal and stop DMing me. I get so many DMs. Sometimes your message will get lost in there and I won't find it. So if you're serious about business and you want to collab or you want to partner, send me an email. My email is in my bio. It's the first thing you see when you open my page, so you can't miss it. Why do you like drinking wine? I don't know. Because it tastes good. It just tastes good. That's it. It's usually hard for me to be like you, like to be able to tune people out when needed. How do you do that? Desensitization. For a long time, I've studied desensitization. It's also happened to me as I was growing up. I learned to desensitize, and that shit has saved me from a lot. Like me, I'll just shut down. I'll shut down and everything will switch off. It's also not a good thing because it kind of interferes with relationships with people and stuff. But sensitization saves you from a lot of things. Just switching off my emotions like that, it saved me from a lot. Because me, I'm very fragile. I'm very fragile and I'm a crazy person. There are so many things that trigger me, but being able to switch off my emotions like that has helped a lot. Do you love your dreads? First of all, they're called locks. I don't know, they make me look good. They are low maintenance. Like, I don't really have to bother with my hair. I'll just wake up and do this. And this is already a look by itself. I don't really have to do much. Any name suggestions for my female kitten? Mwite Lucifer. What's the worst that could happen? Have you ever been in ghetto? Wait, does Gikomba count as ghetto? How do you come up with the videos you do? There's a lot of meditation that happens before I start my videos. Okay, not all of them, but a good majority of them where I'm just being crazy and stuff. I'm a very creative individual. Like, ideas just come into my head. Have you had sex with a girl? No. You make my day. I wanna be like you when I grow up. You don't want to be like me when you grow up. You can pick a few good traits and then move with those good traits and then grow up and be what you want to be. But saying you want to be like me, honey, utakulwa na stress ingine funny hapo. Is asking yappa or the other type, so I'm guessing they're talking about maybe would I date a yappa or the other type. Me, let me tell you, nonchalant people piss me the fuck off. Like, you're being nonchalant for what? Siwonge. Being nonchalant is not cool. It's really not. You're boring. You're just a boring person. We're here to be weird and have a good time. Not to haribia vibes. Go and be nonchalant by yourself. Like, peleka hiyo ujinga huko. Me, I hate nonchalant people. Like, if there's something I want to ask nonchalant people, why are you suppressing yourself? Why are you suppressing your true self? Just to look cool for people who don't give a fuck about you. Like, okay. So cool. Leonaje edits zangu. By the way, those editors who make edits of me, just know I see your shit and I'm like, that's tough. That's some tough shit you're doing. Thank you. I really love all the edits. Like, how did I meet Blaze? It was a very interesting coincidence. I recently moved into this place where I'm staying to get some clothes from a thrift store that's usually just nearby. So when I'm in the thrift store, I think I was leaving at that time, and then she noticed me. She was like, oh shit, you're the girl who's recently moved into our building. So I was like, okay, what an observation, but yeah, it's me. She was working with her friend who also stays on the same floor as me, and she just started talking to me because I wanted to walk, okay, me and my introverted self, I wanted to walk fast and pass them and just go on with my day, but she was keeping up with my pace. She wanted to talk to me and she wanted to conversate, and I was like, okay, let me just be social, okay? Lisa, stop being antisocial, break out of your cycle and just talk. So I started walking at their pace and we were walking together. There were a lot of questions being asked. There was a lot of conversation going on. Then I realized that this lady is a very interesting person. She has very interesting thoughts. I love the way she's able to make a stranger instantly click with her. Ever since that day, we would just continuously bump into each other, whether it's on the road or outside the building. It was just continuously bumping into each other until we just started talking. We clicked, locked in. How big is your nyash? It's small. Please don't expect anything big. Nindogo. Flat as a pancake, bro. So if you're expecting anything, reduce your expectations to 0. If I ever pass you, don't even look. There's nothing. Is start drawing painful? It's very painful, especially if you're getting it for the first time. I did feel a lot of pain. See, this is my first tattoo. I did feel a lot of pain, but the more tattoos you draw on yourself, the more resistant to pain that you get. And also, when you're getting a tattoo, please make sure you think about the placement of the tattoo, and also think about what your tattoo means before getting a tattoo, so you don't fuck up your skin, because getting tattoo removal is expensive. It's very expensive. So really think about what type of tattoo you want to get on your skin, knowing that it will be there for the rest of your life. And just make sure it's a cool tattoo. Stop drawing those tigers by the tumechoka nazo. They don't look cool. They're boring. What keeps you going, Lisa? My mom. I'm just motivated to give my mom the world the same way she's given me the world. I want to do the same for her. I saw you at TRM and said hi. Oh. I've said hi to a lot of people, so I'm not so sure who the hell this is. So that was an intrusive thought. It shouldn't have come out of my mouth. Okay. Let me start again. I saw you in TRM and I said hi. Hello. There are also a lot of people who are talking about they've wanted to say hi to me. They've seen me, wanted to say hi to me, but apparently I look scary and naogopesha. It's good to have that attitude though. Even me, I'm scared of myself. Ile sura ya kukasirika yenye natembea nayo hapo nje, that is not to be joked with. I do it for my protection though. I don't want people to think that, oh, she's soft, we can rob her. So that's why lazima utembe na sura ya kazi. You can't let these people know your next move, you know. But yeah, I'm just a nice, sweet person. Sometimes I genuinely don't know what to say or do, so it might get awkward if you come and talk to me. But trust me, I do appreciate the hellos and highs. It makes me feel happy, like, you guys actually fuck with my content. Okay, I'm going to stop blushing now. Honestly, I love your content. Okay. You guys are going to make me cry. Okay, that sounded sarcastic. Wait. You guys are gonna make me cry. What made you popular? I can say it's my meme page that made me famous, because I started a meme page, and then once people realized I'm a shorty who's posting memes, they were like, oh my god. Apparently it was a whole big thing because we didn't have female memers at that time, so it was like, oh my god. And then that's when my following just started increasing rapidly. Hey, these lesbian questions are coming out a lot. Hii kitu imewasumbua sana. Go through my profile and be honest if you would date me. I'm not going to go through your profile, but the answer is no. Thanks for replying to the question sticker. Hi from a CBC fan. What does CBC mean? CBC ni nini? Let me Google that shit right now. CB? Am I CBS? Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. Hey guys, I don't know what CBC is. There's someone asking me what high school I went to. Dark days, those ones. Dark days. Not worse than primary though, but dark days as well. For high school, I started with Mount Kenya Academy. It's in Nyeri. Then I moved to Braeburn Imani, which is in Thika. It's along Thika Road. Yeah, it's a Braeburn that's along Thika Road. Then I went to Greenstead's International School. That's in Nakuru. That's the most information I'm going to tell you. Going into depth is going to bring back so much trauma. Same people who are there talking shit about you and bullying you are now in your DMs asking for favors. Pathetic. Which of your tattoos do you like the most? I think this one. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. I think I like this one. It hasn't fully healed yet, but I really like this tattoo. I think this is my favorite tattoo. Especially when it heals, it's going to look really sexy. But what had happened before, I had drawn 2 koi fish. I didn't know it meant, what are these signs you people are always talking about? Sijui, Aries and Cancer and those other things. I'm not into star signs, but I saw 2 koi fish and I wanted a tattoo of 2 koi fish. I didn't know it had like a spiritual meaning, talking about someone's birthday or something. So people kept telling me, oh shit, you're Pisces. Do you say pieces? I don't know. So anytime I'm walking outside, people are always looking at my tattoo and they're like, oh my god, you also are pieces. And I'm like, the fuck? But I got another tattoo to draw on top of it, so people can stop seeing those dumb ass fish and calling me a fucking pieces. I'm not a pieces. My name is Lisa, and I don't associate with any other month apart from April. Okay? If anything, I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries goddess. That is what I'm designed for. That is what I'm here for. Can we garden together? Actually, I've always wanted to know how to garden. You know, planting potatoes and shit. Yeah, I would be down for that. I want to learn how to plant a tomato or an onion. Nimekumark na nakudai wewe. Ni sawa tu. Whatever the fuck that means. What is your biggest inspiration as of now? What is or who is? If it's about who is, I'd say this lady on TikTok called Achieng Ogutu. That baby is a rich bitch living a rich bitch life. And that's the life I look forward to. Should you be friends with your enemies? Like Loki, you hate them, but you still want the best for... No. No. I have 2 newborn cats. Can I donate one to you? I felt your loss. I don't think I'm in an emotional position to handle a cat right now. I'm still grieving over my cat. Like, that cat was my best friend. That cat was my homie. She was my home girl. And that feeling, it's just irreplaceable. So I'll just take some time to heal. I can't own a cat right now. Let me reset. Let me just breathe. What's my tribe? Ndio mwanzo na hizo jokes za nini? No thank you. No thank you. I'm not answering this question. How much do you make? Clearly not enough. Clearly not enough. The fact that I'm still in a fucking bedsitter means that I still have a long way to go. Who is satire? Someone who loves complaining. Someone who'll stand up for her rights. Somebody who'll address an issue that's disturbing her. Someone who will take so many hits and still be able to stand the fuck up. Because that's how she was brought up. And that's who I'm gonna be. And that's how I'm gonna carry out myself. I am a survivor. I am a fighter. And I never stop fighting till my fucking last breath. That is who satire is. That is who Festifanes is. Have you ever used weed? No. I'm innocent. Any advice you'd like to give to high schoolers? Okay. You see that relationship you're in high school? Hamtaenda mbali. After you leave high school and you come to uni, there are so many fish in the sea, you won't really remember that high school boyfriend of yours or that high school girlfriend of yours. So muachane tu sahi before things get bad. That thing that you guys think you have, you don't have it. The chances that you guys continue having feelings for each other at hadi uni, those are just lies you're telling each other. Hizo ni Wattpad stories. You need to wake up to reality. High school is just a phase. University is the game changer. That's where the real shit is happening. Also, when you come to uni and you're trying to make friends, make sure that the friends you make or the group that you make aligns with your values. Don't stray from your own values just to fit into another group. Find a group that has values that align with yours so that you guys muna grow pamoja, sio ati mnaanza kusync pamoja. It's all about growth and it's all about bettering yourself. So just make sure you're in the right group, stick with the right friends, and trust me, you'll go far in life. If you start going through the corners and trying to fit in where you don't belong, utapotea. You'll get lost, you lose yourself, you lose your identity, you won't understand who the fuck you are. Please, tuseme nakutaka, siwezi kukupata. Huwezi. Why haven't you turned on post replies? Sometimes some of you have a lot of things to say that I don't agree with, and since it's my page and I want it to go the way I want it to go, because again, it's my page, turn off comments, I turn off replies. Because at the end of the day, it's not you who will have a bad day from those comments or those replies. It's me. I'm the one who will be affected. So I'm doing this for my own health. I'm doing this for my own sanity. If I tell you to buy me a smocha, utanunua? No. Sina pesa. Are you addicted to drinking or what? God forbid a girl likes wine. God forbid I've reached the age for drinking wine, but I'm still being questioned if I'm addicted to drinking or not. I'll drink my wine till I'm satisfied, okay? Nitaikunywa na hautaniambia kitu. What's your favorite thing to do when you're free? I like playing with myself. That's a joke. How did you manage not to quit when starting out? Oh, me, I'm a quitter. Don't let anybody lie to you. I'm a quitter. It's just that I surrounded myself with people who believe in me. I don't know why they believe in me, but somehow they believe in me and they encourage me each and every day to keep pushing, no matter how hard things get. Personally, if I wasn't surrounded by these people giving me motivation, me, I would have quit a long time ago. How do you know courage? Back when I was a meme page, CK was also a meme page, so we followed each other because, you know, meme pages just used to follow each other. It was just a thing that happened, you know. I've sat on this chair for so long answering these questions, like, nimechoka. I don't really have enough storage space, so I need to wrap it up right now. Thank you guys for responding to my sticker. I hope things have been cleared out, and for those that haven't been cleared out, I hope you understand it's because of personal reasons. And hey, anyway, bye guys, thank you for listening.